Warning. The following podcast contains adult themes, sexual content, and strong language. It is not intended for audiences under the age of 18. If you are under the age of 18, get the fuck out.
Recording again. I fucked up and just deleted the entire recording we did. To catch you up, it's me and RC. Me being Spades. CJ couldn't come today because he has shit going on. So it's just me and RC. And the porn star we're reviewing is Armond Rizzo. But in the meantime, before we start reviewing the porn star, we're playing a game. There are a bunch of Urban Dictionary definitions of acts, sexual acts from different states. We're reading them off to each other and having us guess which ones they are. So far we've done Utah, Washington, California, Rhode Island, and a bunch of other ones, but we're going to continue.
New Jersey.
We did do New Jersey.
Anyway, I don't think we had to say what we were doing if we still recorded the first part. Could have just jumped right into it.
No, but I deleted it. That's why.
You did delete it.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, it's your turn.
Damn. So there goes my little Johnny joke.
Oh well.
That would have been a good reel. Fuck you.
We'll get it another time.
Let's see. Alright. So, here is the next state. When a man ejaculates onto a doorknob and waits on the other side until someone opens the door. When the other person walks through the door, the man pulls down his pants, bends over, and defecates over the person's crotch.
Glad that wasn't the dream I had.
I don't think any of us would want that dream.
It's because I had a dream recently where one of our friends cummed on a doorknob. But that's all he did. It didn't go into the other part. That being said, what state is that? Let me... That could be any state, honestly. I'm gonna guess Arkansas. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
My second and last guess. That one's Nebraska.
Nope.
No? What is it?
Colorado.
Colorado?
Yep.
What the fuck? Okay. The name of it.
You're definitely not going to guess the name, but go ahead and try.
The Colorado steamer.
No.
No? Then I have no clue.
Denver dripping donkey doorknob.
What the fuck?
Denver dripping donkey doorknob.
Okay.
Alright. I guess we got like two more in us.
Yeah.
Some of these are out of hand. We're not guessing any of them.
No, we aren't. I'm gonna get one that you should guess. A sexual act or punishment in which the male punches himself in the testicles until they swell up to 2 or 3 times their actual size and teabags the recipient unforgivingly. The act is not complete until the victim blacks out or receives serious facial wounds.
Idaho.
Yep.
You know what? I shouldn't be surprised. A lot of them want muscle mommies over there. Alright.
You want to guess the name?
The Boise Torturee.
Nope.
The Idaho Wayland Sex Ghost.
Nope. You ready?
Damn, yeah.
Idaho potato sack.
Oh, fuck you guys. Whoever came up with that is some motherfuckers. Whoever came up with that is some motherfuckers.
Alright, last one.
Whoever came up with that is some motherfuckers. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh, well, second to last one, if you don't pick the one that I need you to pick. Not need you to pick, but...
Alright.
You can pick whatever one you want. I just... If you don't pick the one I'm thinking, then we have to read it off.
That's why. No one's quite sure what it is, but it involves Tabasco sauce, a telephone, and the anus.
Okay, so I'm picking up on telephone. It has to do with telephone. Where was the telephone invented? Massachusetts?
No.
Where's Ben Franklin from? What the fuck?
No.
Okay, so it's not Massachusetts. Is it Philadelphia?
Listen, let me read it again. No one's quite sure what it is, but it involves Tabasco sauce, a telephone, and the anus.
The only thing I can think is, okay, because I did Idaho, and you're from Idaho. So, I have to guess that you're throwing it back at me and give me Texas.
Yes.
It's Texas?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. What's it called?
Okay, I'm thinking Texas. My mind's on Texas. Texas Chili Bowl. It's a Texas Chili Bowl? No, what? Fucking guess!
That's why I was laughing, because I was like, of course that's what it's called.
The one I can fucking guess.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's be real. It's Texas. No one's quite sure what happens in Texas. Even Texans.
Oh my god.
None of us know what fucking goes on in Texas. It's just fucking Texas.
Yep.
Alright, well, with that done, I'm gonna put the list up on Discord. And if you want to see where your state falls, you can check that in the Discord. If you haven't joined, then you're a little bitch.
And if you want us to do live readings, follow our Instagram and go on there to ask for whoever you want to read out your state and what their sex act is.
Yes.
And we'll say it in a very seductive manner. Which means we're going to force CJ to do all of them.
Yes, because CJ wasn't here, so we have to read all 50 of them.
Exactly.
Alright, well, moving on to our porn star of the day. We have Armond Rizzo. He is a gay porn star. He's 33. Good old Mexican boy. He's 4'11".
4'11".
He's tiny. And he is a Cancer.
He's a twink?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Extreme twink. Did you research this guy at all?
No.
Oh, god damn it.
Wait, no, yeah, I did. I looked him up a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Which means I looked at, what was it, Twitter? Something?
You looked at one picture of him and said, okay.
I looked at one picture and I was like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. Of course Spades likes this guy.
I actually don't.
So then why are we doing him?
Because he was the first gay porn star I could think of.
Interesting.
You know my favorite porn star. It's not Armond Rizzo.
No, I know your favorite porn stars. Yeah.
Who's my favorite porn star?
I forgot his name.
Of course you fucking did. It's William C., you jackass.
Yeah, it's that guy that was like fucking stalking your Instagram page.
No, that's not my favorite porn star. It's one of my favorites, but not my favorite.
All I know is you were like, look at this. Look, I jerked off to this guy's shit, and he's like looking through my stuff. Yeah. He was like, it's like if Piper Perry went and looked at your Instagram and messaged you. And I was like, that's okay.
Because, I mean, Piper Perry's not your favorite, but...
No.
She's up there.
Yeah, shit, yeah. I would freak out if she messaged me. She's literally a meme and a porn star. Who I have jerked off to.
Of course you have.
Of course I have, duh.
Alright, so physical appearance. I gave him a 7 out of 10. Did you take notes?
Yes.
You started doing that and all I could see was that scene from Robots where they're using Eye of the Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
In the fucking office.
Yeah. Looks, I give him a 7. For looks. Yeah, for looks.
So.
He has a good body. His face is in it. His hair It's alright.
I'd say he has gorgeous hair.
His hair is alright. I mean, like... Okay, here it's good. Okay, it was probably just messy in that one photo. Right here, it's like,
Yeah, no, but that's like, that's where like people know him.
Yeah.
But like, since he's grown out his hair.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's alright.
He takes very good care of his hair. I said he's short, obviously. He's 4'11".
Yeah.
That's tiny. He has visible muscles, gorgeous hair, clean facial hair. I don't often see him with facial hair, and if I do, it's very like short and close shaven.
Why is he wearing combat boots?
Because gay porn's just...
He got some Carlos boots on.
Those are fucking Timbs. What the fuck are you talking about combat boots?
Those are the Carlos boots right there.
Yeah, they're Timbs.
Those are combat boots.
Timbs are not combat boots.
What the fuck are Timbs?
Timberlands?
What the fuck is a Timberland?
It's a fucking work boot. Do you not know what a fucking Timberland is?
What the fuck is a Timberland?
It's the fucking boot he's wearing.
Are you talking about the brand?
Yes.
They're still combat boots.
No.
They're still... Those are still combat boots.
Timberlands are work boots.
That's what I'm saying.
Combat boots and work boots are two different things.
I'm not talking about military combat boots.
What the fuck are you talking about then?
Talking about those boots. That's what they usually call them.
Anyway,
We edited that out. We're gonna edit that out.
no, we're keeping that in.
Why are we keeping that in?
Because you're a fucking dumbass and I want people to know.
They're all gonna agree with me.
They're all gonna agree with me. Because I'm gay, and if they don't, that's homophobic. Yeah, I just looked it up, jackass!
I say combat boots. What pops up? What pops up? That
Work
fucking
boots.
Timberland shit. That's why people call them combat boots. They look like military boots, but they're not.
I'm on the fucking website. Let me fucking look at the fucking mission statement. Do they have a mission statement?
Spades is gonna be like, oh, I'm leaving it in. Then he's gonna go delete it later.
No, I'm not. Because also I fucking deleted the first part and I need fucking...
She's gonna delete it because she's a bitch.
I need content! We have none.
That's because you won't make any more reels.
You don't have anything to make reels of!
Oh my god. We have some stuff that we can make reels out of.
Then you do it.
Okay.
Okay,
If I have the time, I will.
the last point I have for his physical appearance is he has very prominent Latino features. You look at him and you're like, yeah, that's a Mexican.
Yeah, he's a Mexican.
It's not even like, oh, he could be Mexican, he could be Cuban. No, that's a Mexican.
Yeah, you just gotta look at his mustache.
That's a Mexican.
Yeah.
Alright, genital appearance. I give him a 6 out of 10.
Hold on. Are we going off of dick or are we going off of both dick and ass?
Dick and ass.
Okay. I can't tell if he's uncut. Yeah, he's uncut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. His dick's a solid 7.
Yeah.
In rating, yeah.
I gave him a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Uncircumcised was the first point, obviously, which we already established. He appears to be a shower. His dick doesn't grow a lot whenever he's soft and whenever he's hard.
For the life of me, I cannot find a picture of his ass without a dick going inside of it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Yeah, he is a bottom.
Hold on. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah.
He keeps his asshole bare and hairless.
Yeah. His ass is a solid, I would say it's a solid 8. It does look like he works out a lot. He does work out a lot.
He works out a lot, and he maintains his asshole.
Yeah, off of his body, but, if he is going to be a bottom, he probably should have an ass,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you can't be a bottom without ass. That's...
I had to resort to this one. And then there was also this one.
Yeah.
I was like, jeez, dude, stop. We get you're gay. You're taking dick in the ass all the time.
Acting ability. I don't think you've watched any videos of him.
I have not. I'm sorry, Spades. I didn't really make time to do that.
Because,
So I'll let you go ahead and rate that. Next time I'll be better, y'all. Go out and do it.
Okay, here's the thing. We've had this for like a good 2 months as a backup in case CJ couldn't come.
Yes, exactly.
So you had a long time.
I had a long time,
No,
but I didn't think we were gonna have to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You had a long time, but you had a long time to keep putting it off.
Yeah.
So in that case, I'm gonna look up a porn video right now.
Okay. I guess I'll look one up and I'll watch it.
I'm just gonna put compilation.
I guess I can just watch that fucking doctor one and see how good his acting was.
Okay, well, RC is watching a video of Armond Rizzo. Gonna say his acting ability is a 7 out of 10. Actually, I'm gonna rate that a little lower now that I think about it. And once RC is done watching, we can get into the critiques.
Hey everybody, it's RC from the Rocks Off podcast. And if you love these episodes as much as we love you guys, then why limit yourself to just these short episodes? Why not come and get into bed with our Patreon? Alright, just $5 a month and get access to Rocks Off Uncircumcised, where we post exclusive episodes and full unedited versions of the episodes we post on all our platforms. We know you're subscribed to one too many OnlyFans creators who ask for $25 a month. That's insane. So why not ditch them and save that $20 you've been meaning to use to pay back your plug? And hey, you can cancel at any time if you aren't satisfied with the content. But let's be honest, $20 is $20. You will be very satisfied. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/rocksoftpodcast or click the link in our bio. Once again, that's patreon.com/rocksoftpodcast or the link in our bio. See you there. Alright, I got what I needed. Okay, so his acting ability, you rate him first.
Alright, like I said, he's a 6 out of 10.
Okay, I was about to say he's about a 5, like for acting ability.
It's not great.
He's not good at acting, but I will say he's good at foreplay. He is good at foreplay.
He puts effort into the character, into the portrayal of the character.
Yeah.
The issue is that it gets really cheesy.
Yeah, eventually he's not even acting anymore. Like, he's just kind of doing what he does, and you know what he does is good at foreplay. I will say that. He is good at foreplay because he's a bottom. So
my last point,
I will say,
is specific to me. It changes depending on the person, but for me, his voice is so faggy. He just has such a gay voice, and it is so irritating. Like, he talks like this all the time. This is just his voice. He talks like a little gay fairy. And it's like, shut the fuck up!
Are you changing your voice? I'm kidding.
I'm gonna fucking stab you.
I couldn't tell. It sounded like your voice.
I'm gonna fucking stab you.
I'm just kidding.
No, okay.
Spades talks lightly on purpose.
Yes, I have a very gay voice, but that's because if I talk in my natural voice, nobody can fucking understand me or hear what I'm saying because it's really deep and I tend to mumble.
You should hear Spades' hungover voice.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
When they wake up.
The first time I got drunk, it was with RC and 2 of our friends. And me and RC fell asleep.
They were messing with Spades.
The other 2 guys were messing with me. And I woke up and they heard my voice when I wake up first thing in the morning, and they were fucking shook because
Spades was pissed off at them.
I was pissed off at them. I was like, leave me the fuck alone. Because my natural voice, if I relax my throat, or I relax my vocal cords, is down here. My natural voice is down here. And when I wake up, it's even deeper than that because I haven't warmed up yet.
Yeah, Spades hit the... What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck away from me.
And RC and I have talked about this. I get aggressive when I'm intoxicated.
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever
the Spades gets intoxicated, they get aggressive.
I get
my
mean.
god. Dude, oh my god, yes. like fucking screaming at people and shit. And like whenever we're playing a card game, like Spades was like all having fun and stuff, and then I started like reverting my attention to something else, and Spades was like, "It's fucking turn," or and I was like, "What?" And then he was like, I don't get it. I don't get aggressive whenever I'm intoxicated." And I was like, "Yeah, right."
No, and the thing is, when I'm high, I get sarcastic.
Yeah.
I get really fucking sarcastic. And it's like hard for people to tell if I'm sarcastic or not. They're like, are you serious? I'm like, no, I'm not. It's a curse. Honestly.
Well, me too, but mainly whenever I text, because I don't use emojis that often.
Yeah, but you're sober. You're just naturally sarcastic.
I'm just stating facts at first.
You're just naturally sarcastic. Anyway, that's why I put Armond Rizzo at a 6, because he has an annoying voice and I don't like it. Sexual ability. I gave him an 8 out of 10. What do you think off of what you saw?
Sexual ability, overall, I'd say that he's an 8. But, I mean, now, yeah, you know what? If he clearly states that he's a bottom, so yeah, an 8.
Yeah.
You don't gotta measure him on anything else, because, I mean, you don't really measure, like, straight videos between, like, who's doing the fucking and who's not, so I would say, like, whenever, that's just my straight mind thinking that he has a dick, he should use it, but no, he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
He's just a straight up bottom, gay porn star, so yeah, I'd say he's an 8. He does do his job really well.
My critiques, he can take a big dick. He does a lot of videos with black men who have extremely large dicks.
That's a critique?
Not a critique, but like a note.
Oh, okay, note.
He's fairly verbal, which, if you like that, great, sure, go watch him. I don't, so I'm not gonna watch him.
I was watching the video on silent, so I didn't really hear like him talking or nothing, but I mean, he was taking the dick, so.
Something I noticed, he often keeps his socks on in the videos.
I wonder if he's a little bit. He probably doesn't like his feet, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like, he keeps his socks on, he keeps his shoes on. It's very like. It's just that's a thing that I noticed. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just like interesting. He's versatile in positions. He has a wide position library. Blowjobs are a nice balance between pretty and technical. Because, okay, thing with blowjobs. If you want it to be pretty for the camera, it's not going to be a good blowjob for the guy feeling it. It's just going to be very, like, your mouth is on the dick and you're playing to the camera. But if you're going with the technical blowjob, you're not really focusing on the way it looks. You're just focusing on the way it feels for the other guy. My hair is getting wet from the sweat from my neck because we are outside, kind of. We're in a garage, and it is hot. And humid.
I know, it just needs to shower a little bit and then we'll be good.
It's just really humid, and my hair is really thick. So, my neck is getting sweaty, and my hair is getting wet underneath. So I'm tying my hair up. Come on. Alright, there we go. Where was I? Oh yeah, technical blowjobs, they aren't going to be pretty. If you've seen a good blowjob, that shit gets messy and it gets ugly. So...
Oh, but it feels so good sometimes.
Armond Rizzo has a good balance between a technical blowjob and a pretty blowjob. He seems to enjoy getting his ass eaten, but that might just be him acting for the camera. And he will take nut in his asshole, which... I think that's the standard for a gay.
I know. I was about to say. I was like, I mean, if you are getting fucked, wouldn't you have to take nut a few times?
With like straight porn, I've noticed that like a lot of times people will come outside on the tummy, on the ass, on tits.
Yeah.
On
What
face.
I noticed is that usually if it's just like a straight video is just like dick and vagina, like normally they'll pull out and literally it will say inside of the video description. Cream pie, because the girls like to make sure to do it at a good time,
Yeah.
But like they plan for a cream pie. Like most girls don't like to have them nut inside, but if the girl does anal, most of the time they they just get cum in the ass.
Yeah.
Whenever the girl does it.
With gay porn, you have to explicitly search for cum on the outside of the body.
Yeah.
You have to search for like facial cum on the ass, cum on the body. It's like the standard that you get cum inside of your body if you're a gay porn star.
Yeah. I didn't see. I just kind of scrolled through a little bit, but I didn't see if he like got the cum like inside of his mouth and swallowed or nothing. But you know, I don't know if he does that or nothing.
I wasn't looking for that actually. That's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
Persona. I gave him a 4 out of 10. Because on Twitter, he's just actually I'm gonna raise it to a 5. On Twitter, on Twitter and Instagram, he's very like straightforward. He just really focuses on work. He doesn't really let his personality come out. And when he does, it's really great. He can get a little bit silly with it on Twitter, but it's very rare that he lets that happen. You know what I mean? RC, you looked at his Twitter. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, no, he seems like he has a good personality outside of the set. Yeah.
But he doesn't let that show.
I ain't knocking on that. But he does look like... I'm not going to say anything, actually. Never mind. Cut that out. I was about to say, he does kind of look like he's fighting some demons, though.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Like, that's just what vibes he gives off, because...
But what gay porn star isn't?
In his Twitter post, like, he kind of seemed a little bit bipolar, I would say, but...
Interesting.
Yeah, he kind of, like, would say, like, something here, and then he would, like, give, like, a little... What's it called? Something that means something else a little bit.
A double entendre?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was kind of, like, giving that a little bit. But other than that, you know, he was just kind of, like, you know, showing, like, being fun. Like, kind of like Gem Jules, you know, just being fun with stuff. Like, saying, I kind of want a baby inside of me.
I think Gem Jules, like, has a lot more personality than what Armond Rizzo shows.
Yeah.
Fun fact, he's a Navy vet.
He's a Navy vet. Gotcha.
Yeah, he was in the Navy. And my only other point is that he is very proud of his hair for good reason. If you've seen his hair, you can tell he takes very good care of his hair.
Yeah.
He's very conscious of the way that his hair looks.
Yeah.
So yeah, in total, I gave him a 6.4 out of 10. But with the amendments, I would probably raise it to like 7.5.
Overall, I think for a gay porn star, I'd say he is an 8. Like, he's good at his job. He lets them know like what he is and stuff. You know, he may be fighting some demons. He may be like a little bit self-conscious about his feet, but you know, overall, like with the porn industry and on his looks, he takes really good care of those for himself. And you know, he's one of the rare few ones that you can tell he kind of does like his job. You know,
yeah,
he likes.
He definitely enjoys his job.
Especially now that you tell me he was in the Navy. You know, maybe He probably came back. He didn't expect to do this, but he was like, you know, I like doing it. You know, it's fun.
And one thing I regret in my research is that I didn't look into like any interviews with him.
I didn't look into any interview. I should have.
But usually I do that with.
Normally I do that with the porn stars. Yeah.
With all the female porn stars I've done, we've looked into like interviews with them. We've looked into like their history and stuff. I didn't do that with Armond Rizzo because he was one of the first porn stars that I took notes on. And that was before I started realizing, like, oh, they do interviews. I can look at that for more information.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
So, yeah, I regret that.
Yeah, I did. I too. I should have looked into that, damn it. Because normally they give out a lot of good stuff on there. And that's kind of why we have to, like, guess with, like, some of the things. Like, maybe he explained some of those, like, messages that he had inside of there. Subliminal messages? Yeah.
Subliminal messages.
Yeah, subliminal. I can't talk.
Subliminal.
Yeah, subliminal. I was talking all day to customers today. My voice is done. I'm not used to talking that often.
Well, we only have 32 minutes of footage. So we're going to go on to the next game that I had planned for whenever CJ was here, but he's not here. So
we'll save that for CJ. Maybe we can do something else.
No, we have to do it now. I don't have anything else planned.
Yeah, we can talk about other stuff.
No, it's fine. Because what I have is Reddit questions.
Ah, okay. That's what I was about to say.
I didn't find more for.
I was about to go look up some questions on.
Yeah, no, I can find more.
Reddit questions. That's good. That's good.
So these are people from I believe it's r/sex advice.
Wait, hold on. We should create a Reddit thing.
I think I.
Yeah, we
I
should
think I did
we should
a
create a
Reddit.
Reddit thing, and we should create a little community so that
I think I did create a Reddit.
it can be
server.
like ask the porn podcast about sexual questions.
Yeah, I made a Reddit server.
Okay, yeah, we should. Yeah, all right, we should start. We should start like posting that. All right. Anyway, we'll cut that out right now. Let's go ahead and shout out our little Reddit thing.
If you want to join our Reddit community, it is r/RocksOffPod. You can come in, ask questions, make suggestions, and talk with other people, all that good shit.
Okay.
So without further ado, I'm going to get into the Reddit questions from r/sex advice. The first one I have is mouth gets really dry during sex. User says, I kind of have a tendency to mouth breathe during sex with my partner, which can make kissing and blowjobs kind of difficult. I can't even get enough spit going to give my partner a decent hand job if I don't take breaks to drink water. Anyone got any advice for me to prevent my mouth from getting so dry? It's like all the water in my body goes to my vagina and none to my mouth. Hit me up with saliva tips, please.
Alright, let me be honest right now. Alright, this is from me to you. Alright, I understand that dry mouth stuff. What you need to do, alright, I don't know how much water you are drinking. You need to drink more. Alright, I suggest for you, if you sweat that much and if you get that turned on, you probably should drink 2 gallons a day. And I'm not saying that in a funny way. I'm being completely honest. Alright, from a fitness aspect, whenever you are having those tendencies to sweat a lot, like me and CJ personally, we sweat a lot. Spades sweats 0 to none. Spades does not have to drink that much water. Spades does not get that dehydrated. Me and CJ get dehydrated extremely easy. So drink 2 gallons a day. If you need to, bump it up to 2.5 gallons a day. Alright, that's a healthy dose of water to make sure that you are, having enough sweat and not getting dehydrated in a healthy perspective. And then on top of that, you'll have more spit for your partner.
Yeah, not only that, but try to make sure you're eating throughout the day. Because if you aren't,
try not to eat so much carbs. Start eating more fruits.
Also,
Fruits will give you a lot more of the water you need, especially watermelon, oranges. Apples, not so much. Apples have a lot of fiber in them, but a lot of those will also help that.
Stay away from sodium.
Stay away from sodium.
Sodium will dehydrate you. Sodium loves water. Sodium will take all the water from your body and put it elsewhere.
Exactly.
So yeah, other than that, I think just like, because you can give a blowjob with a dry mouth. I've done it. I'm fucking high as a fucking kite. I have the worst fucking cotton mouth, and I still give great blowjobs. So, not only do you have to work on your hydration, but you have to work on your blowjob technique. Because if you're doing the right things within your blowjob, then even the tiniest amount of spit will go a really, really long way. Especially whenever you have a dry mouth, spit tends to get really sticky. So you can spread that around the dick and kind of use that as lubrication for your mouth. So yeah, do you have anything else to say about that?
No, that's about all I have to say. I have the fitness stuff. Spades has the technique. So, making a good team with that. But anyway, make sure that you're working on your diet. It's good for everything, including sex. It is a good including sex. You hear all the rumors, men should eat pineapple before they go and get a blowjob from a woman to make sure their cum tastes good. Food and water and all the good and healthy stuff that you should be taking throughout the day for fitness can also go in towards sex. And sex can also be good for your health. So just watch how much water you're intaking and watch what kinds of food you're eating throughout the day. That'll go a long way.
All right. So,
next question.
Positions. Hey guys and gals, I'm 22M and wife is 23F. We don't really change from cowgirl because that's what makes us both feel good. But is there any way to make doggy style or bending her over a counter easier? I don't want our sex life to get boring. I'm down to try anything at least once. If it helps, I'm 5'11" and she is 5'5". My first suggestion, if you can, pick her up and try to do mating press.
Mm-hmm.
Girls love mating press. That's one thing I hear from my girlfriends all the time. They're like, man, I love whenever my man picks me up. I'm like, okay, great, good for you. I'm never going to be able to experience that. I'm 5'7", maybe 5'8". Wait, no, I'm 5'8". You're 5'9".
Yeah, I'm 5'9".
So no guy is gonna be able to pick me up unless
Spades.
they're like 6'4".
Spades is equal to most of their sex partners.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same height as most of them.
But-
So I'm not gonna ever have that luxury.
All right, to be honest, all right, what you want to do, I understand that doggy style, it's great all the time. You do need to switch up positions all the time, and you need to make it more exciting, If you feel like you're not getting excited enough during sex, you need to go and like do something to change that. You need to like possibly go into looking, and I'm not even joking with this. Maybe eat some more meats, maybe take a sex pill every once in a while. All right, just to get yourself the boost of excitement. Hell, take a pre-workout before you go and have sex, because that'll boost your sex drive and it'll boost your athletic performance with everything that you're doing. And so switch it up all the time. I know that she's really small. Most of my partners have been small. I'm not saying that to joke around. I'm being honest. All right, put her in the side screw position. Do doggy style. Hit her ass. Turn her over. Suck on her titties while you're fucking her. Do all sorts of stuff. Make it exciting. And if you just don't feel too excited, you need to do something in your own life to make it more exciting, all right? Nobody does want a boring sex life. Hell, go fuck in the car, go fuck in the restaurant, go fuck under bleachers, all right? Make it more exciting. That way, you guys can do it, all right? It doesn't have to be switching doggy style to doggy style to doggy style. No, switch it up in different ways.
Not only that, but a lot of people don't realize that sex is more than just a position that you do.
Exactly.
You can explore different fetishes. You can explore different kinks. You can try it in different locations, like RC said. There's a lot more to sex than just the position that you're doing. So, try to explore more than just positions. If you really want to explore positions, there's a website, which is basically like the modern Kama Sutra. I think it's... Let me look it up right now. It is sexpositions.club. Check that out, and it has all kinds of sex positions. It has 513 different sex positions you can try out with your partner if you really, really want to try out a different position.
Yeah.
So yeah. Moving on to the next question.
And also, I recommend this. This is the only time I'm gonna say this. All right. Possibly, don't discuss it with your partner either. Just do it, because that'll also boost the sex ecstasy or whatever you want to call it. All right, it'll boost that a lot more if you don't tell her and you just kind of do it. But test the boundaries first. You don't want to put her in an uncomfortable position, but test the waters bit by bit. Don't discuss it with her because it'll make it less exciting. But surprise her. Girls love to be surprised, and I'm not joking. Girls do love to be surprised.
Surprise her, but listen to her if she says stop.
Exactly. Don't make her feel don't put her in an uncomfortable position. Just kind of test the boundaries and make her a little bit surprised. And that's why I'm doing this as a discretion. I normally say talk about everything, but you don't have to talk about having a boring sex life. Yeah, you can just try some stuff. Don't just all of a sudden put her leg all the way behind her head. That might hurt.
Right.
Just kind of test the boundaries. Maybe lift up her legs a little bit, push them a little bit more, push them a little bit more. And if she says, "All right, that's uncomfortable," then switch over. All right, just follow the lead, but be the leader.
Yes. Also, try naked yoga.
Hell yeah.
Try doing yoga naked.
Do some other intimate stuff.
Next question. My 19M boyfriend, 18M, likes dirty talk, but I find it difficult and a bit cringe. How can I get better at it? Me and my boyfriend are both each other's first in a few ways. We're both discovering stuff about ourselves and each other. We recently found out that he likes dirty talk. Personally, I find it a bit cringy, but I can get past it if he enjoys it. However, because of this, I have no idea what to say or how to go about it. It usually comes out clunky or just plain awkward and kills our mood. I want to get better at it for him, but I'm not sure how to go about improving. Any advice would be appreciated.
Here, let me read that really quick before we go on. All right. Which one
It's the third one.
Okay, it's the third one. All right. Oh, I'm good. Cringe. How can I do it? I know both each other's first in a few ways, and we're both discovering stuff about ourselves and each other. It usually comes out clunky or just plain awkward because I want to get it better at it for it. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's why I wanted to read it because I was like, this is a kind of hard one.
Yeah.
So I'll start first really quick. Spades probably has a better viewpoint for it, but shit.
We'll see.
Anyway, yeah. So with that, I'll probably wait until they pass by.
Quite honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna have a better position because I personally don't like
Viewpoint.
sex talk either.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, with sex talk, it kind of just comes out, but I've never really said too much dirty talk. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really do too much degrading stuff. I kind of like do more like uplifting and like, oh God, you're so fucking hot. Like,
Which that can work.
God, you're so fucking sexy or shit.
But like,
yeah, like,
it can get old after a while.
yeah. Yeah, like I usually like just say whatever's on my mind and stuff. I kind of like do sexy talk, like sexy talk. I don't do dirty talk. So I'll go first. So from that viewpoint with the dirty talk, it is kind of hard to say what you should do to get into practice for him. Like, I understand that you want to like please him and do stuff that he wants to do during bed, but dirty talk is kind of has to be your own personal want or your own personal kink for you to do.
Yeah.
If he is into being degraded when he's in bed, I suggest maybe possibly trying out some nonverbal stuff, to be honest, because verbal stuff, like in the heat of the moment with your ecstasy, it kind of has to come with it. But, there are literally two different people whenever it comes to having sex. There are the people that want to just have sex and don't really talk too much. They just want to enjoy themselves and be with their partner and be intimate. And then there's the other ones that, like, get really, really, really horny and they want to do other stuff. They want to, like, fuck hard. They want to, like, feel a little bit of pain while they're having sex. They want to do dirty talks. They want to be degraded. They want to be completely dominated, And then there are people that want to be subbed. It's like there are different people. It's kind of hard to say what you should do, but maybe you can also take some notes and go and try out different things that maybe will get you heated for him. And try out like different positions, maybe test the waters, see if you like whenever you kind of dominate him. It's kind of or her. I don't know if you're a female or a male, but
It
just
says they're both men.
Okay, yeah. So try out different things. Maybe you want to see what it's like if you go and dominate him. Maybe the dirty talk will come then. But if you can't find the dirty talk, just try something else. At that point, if you guys do need to talk about it, maybe talk about it and say, that you're just kind of not that person in bed, maybe make sure that it's not at a time where your partner wants to have sex,
Yeah.
Definitely don't do that. Maybe just talk about it like whenever it just comes up, like naturally throughout the day, just hanging out with each other and stuff. But, I do like that you're trying to do different things to please your partner because pleasure comes from both ends. Intimacy is intimacy for both ends, whoever your sexual partner is, and just try to do your best. That's all you can do.
I think you just covered everything that I was going to say.
Yeah.
My biggest thing was talk to him about it. Because if you're not into it, then it's not going to come on its own.
Yes, exactly.
You have to talk to each other and discuss, like, hey, this isn't really working for me. What else can I do to make sure that you're enjoying our sex? But yeah, you basically said everything that I was going to, so
cool.
I'm just going to move on to the next question.
Cool.
Blowjobs. How?
My goddess is the love goddess, the fertility goddess.
Freya really said, you gonna know what to say today.
Hell yeah.
Blowjobs. How? So I have PTSD regarding sexual things. I'm at a point where I'm willing to try pushing boundaries. I'm in a good relationship and want to try giving him a blowjob. I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess what I'm asking is for a blowjobs beginner guide. Edit. I looked around at this page for a bit. What are things I could do that don't involve putting a whole bit in my mouth? I'm particularly worried about gag reflex because that is one of the PTSD triggers. Also, before anyone mentions it, I don't have the resources to talk to a sex therapist. So I'm going to take the lead on this one.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
First things first. Realize that a blowjob isn't just his dick in your mouth. You have the whole dick and your entire mouth that you can explore with. You can explore with your tongue, with your lips. You don't have to put it in your mouth just yet. Try kissing it a little bit. Try nipping at the tip with your lips. Try licking along the bottom. Try kissing on his balls. There's a lot of stuff that you can do that don't involve putting it in your mouth. And if you feel like you do want to put it in your mouth, start slow. Start with just the head. And if you're comfortable with the head, go a little bit deeper. But don't think that you have to go 100% right off the bat. Do you have anything to say about that?
Go over the PTSD trigger. I don't want to go over that.
Probably she was.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of want you to say like how she can possibly deal with that and do it without having to worry about that.
Well, if you were with a girl who was raped previously,
yes,
and she wanted to try giving you a blowjob, what would
if
you want her
she
to do?
wanted to try giving me a blowjob, I would just let her try whatever she wants to try with the blowjob. I'm not gonna force her to do nothing. Like I'm not gonna ask her to do nothing. I'm not gonna tell her, coach her on it. You know, that's kind of like I wouldn't mind it, but I feel like she kind of has to take the lead and do what's comfortable for her.
Also, this is assuming that your significant other is aware of your PTSD and of your past experiences.
Yes.
If he isn't, you should definitely have a discussion about that whenever you aren't having sex. Go into, if you're comfortable with it, go into why you have PTSD and what about it makes you uncomfortable. If you're not, just say, hey, I've had a traumatic experience with this, and I don't know if I can do it properly right now.
Yes.
If you want his help, you can definitely ask for it. This is one of those times where discussion is necessary.
Yes.
On this podcast, we always talk about communication is the biggest part of a sexual relationship.
Yes.
Or of any relationship.
Of any relationship of intimacy, whether it be marriage, whether it be, intimate couples, whether it be just fuck buddies,
Even with
conversations,
friendships.
Yes. Even friendships
RC and
especially.
I have never had sex, despite my desire.
Fuck you.
But we always discuss our boundaries, our limits, what's going on in each other's lives, so that we know where to take conversations.
Absolutely.
It's extremely important to have discussions with your partner of any kind, platonic, romantic, sexual, familial. Have these discussions about your boundaries and about what you're comfortable with.
Yes, boundaries are good. Always instate them, but you have to talk about them. All right, you can't let people just assume things. All right, because if your sexual partner doesn't know, I know it's a sensitive topic, but if you feel like you are in a good relationship, maybe you should think about talking about whatever PTSD you have. I don't know what it has, and I'm not going to assume anything, but if the gag reflex is a PTSD trigger for you, you should definitely talk about that with your partner, and you should definitely do what is best for you. And I understand you want to please your partner, but do what's best for you so that you can do what's best for them. All right? And that's just my 2-point bit on it, but I think Spades had the better viewpoint on it and the better conversation with it. But I hope you guys can get through this. For sure.
I really like the way that you phrased it. Do what's best for you so that you can do what's best for him. If you aren't taking care of yourself, then you're not going to be able to provide for your partner.
Exactly.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
Yes.
So, yeah. That being said, I don't have any other questions from Reddit, unless you want me to go online and see what questions are.
What time do we have?
We have 52, and it is 7:59.
Okay. No, I just meant like how much time we have.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like we're good.
Yeah, I feel like we are good. But
Yeah.
anyway, are you doing the outro today, or am I?
I can do the outro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Follow us on all of our social medias. Instagram is, let me fucking pull it up because I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm a bad influencer. It is rocks_off_pod. The rest of our socials are rocksoffpod, all one word. And if you can't find any of that, it's at the link in our bio. Join us on Discord for post-episode discussions and other bullshit that we do on Patreon. Not Patreon. Discord.
Hey, it's Editing Spades here. The video, not video, but like, yeah, you know what I mean, got cut off. So I'm just gonna finish the outro here. Join our Patreon for $5 a month, where you can get access to exclusive content, such as Rocks Off Uncircumcised, where we upload, unedited versions of the podcast episodes we upload here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This has been Rocks Off. Thanks for joining. Go do all the things. Okay, bye.